Here we are at Magic Mike's Magic Garden. Let's see what he's got going on. What are these called?
These are geraniums. You got me with my fancy clothes on
You're looking
today.
good, mate. You're looking Ireland style. Ireland style posh.
These are geraniums. And I had them last year, and you took on the driveway in pots.
Right.
And you came and took a picture of them, a motion picture, a slow motion picture.
That's what we're doing now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And they were beautiful. These are still young, and so they're going to get about another.
And your papayas are still doing good?
Yeah, they don't like cold weather, so you can see the leaves are looking pretty bad.
But then I see all these flowers up here. Is that where they're going to grow more?
Yeah, they'll grow more up there. And again, they don't like cold weather, so they're really sort of dormant right now. But then we get a warm day and the flowers will bloom, and then a cool day and then they stop.
I heard a farmer once said, in Texas, corn don't germinate below 60 degrees.
That's true. The hybrid corns, they need warm weather to sprout, or they just sit there.
See, I think that's what happens with fish. I'm serious. When that water gets into 55, everything slows right up.
Well, they're cold weather creatures. You know,
that's right. They just all go dormant. But look at these.
Okay,
now, what did we have here? We had a load of stuff.
Okay, this is dwarf cabbage. See, and touch that. Feel how hard that head is in there. See, feel that.
Oh, yeah, it's like a rock.
Okay, they're going to get about twice that size.
Okay.
But these are wild flowers. They grow all over the island, and the wind blows the seeds in here, but I let them grow there.
And you got beetroot there, right?
That's Swiss chard.
Oh, it's not
And
beetroot.
eat the leaves, and it tastes like spinach. Now, these are beets. Here we go. This is a mixed bed, okay? You got a cabbage plant there, and the beets, and then these are, of course, a few pineapples, and these are Rebecca daisies, and they're going to bloom in the spring, and they look like miniature sunflowers. They'll be about that big.
Awesome.
And they'll stand tall. Yeah, you see that. Oh, and this is, oh yeah, here we go. Here's the broccoli. Get a good shot of the broccoli. Oh, look at this. Here's one with your name on it.
Oh, look at that. Thank you. What a wonderful bouquet. I'm going to take that home.
There's no poison on this.
No.
But, so if you find a little worm in there, you could eat him or throw him away. But
do you know what my old mate...
You got to get the sand off of this. You know, the wind blows the sand. And so you rinse it real well. But if you find a worm, it's no problem, okay?
My old mate,
say hello.
Ralph Wade, who I used to fish with, who's 90, sometimes in them bigger fish you'd find worms.
Oh, yeah.
Right, but do you know what he always used to say? So don't worry about them, Crisco melts them. That's honest. Yep. Don't worry about them, Crisco melts them.
Yeah, well, let's see, again,
here's your pineapples, ready for next spring, yeah?
These are ready for spring, yeah.
We've got 2 pots now of pineapples.
Oh, good.
Like we kept the...
You kept the suckers. Yeah, those are suckers. I'm going to plant those in the suckers. I'm going to plant those in the spring.
Now, these are plantains, aren't they?
No, these are real bananas.
They are?
And there's a pretty rack over there.
Awesome.
You can see it. But they're just sitting there because the weather's too cool for them. And the leaves are turning yellow. They don't.
So they'll hang till next spring?
If we don't have a freeze. Yeah, and here's a group that just bloomed. And so, you know, the weather goes up to 70 degrees and they say, oh, it's spring. And then it drops to 40.
Then it drops again.
Oh. Yeah.
What do they say about Texas? If you don't like the weather, give it 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, what we got here?
These are strawberries.
Oh, wow.
And here's a beautiful bloom. Look at that. Can you see that? See that in there? Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are strawberries. This is a different variety. It's called Seascape. And more Seascape. And these have strawberries on these. Get a picture of those. You might have to get a close-up.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Look, already.
Look at the ones there.
Oh, yeah.
They're really early. I don't know why they're blooming so early because the weather's still cool, but apparently they like it.
See, Mike has become like an island go-to spot. I had some people in the other day and they said, where's the guy with the garden?
Really?
Yeah.
Did they come see me?
Yeah, they did. I brought them.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
But those, they're blooming too early. You crazy things, you.
That's what it is. They're nuts. Now, why are they? Is it the temperature?
It's well with those are a short day variety, so they only bloom when the number of hours of daylight is under 12.
Okay. Tell me, how did you get involved in all these vegetables? Have you done it all your life? What?
Well, I'm almost 75 years old.
Really? You're looking good, mate.
I'm looking good for 75?
Yeah, that's them vegetables, boy. They're keeping you looking smart.
I look like I'm not a day over 74, right?
No, you do look good, honestly.
And so I've been gardening probably for 65 years. My dad taught me how to garden.
Okay.
He was a gardener.
Did he live in the country?
Well, it was in the country. This was in Louisiana. It was in the country in Baton Rouge. But then the city started expanding, and we had 4 acres there.
Okay.
And the city started expanding and annexed us into the city. So we had to get rid of the chickens, get rid of the cow.
Oh, really?
You know. But anyway, yeah, I've been gardening a long time.
You know, my wife's dad used to butcher the cows in his back garden.
Yeah.
In Port, yeah, just here, yeah, like in Ingleside. So they'd get a cow, put it in the back garden, grow it, and then butcher it. It's hilarious.
I know. We had a cow for milk,
Yeah.
and then she had of course, you know, she has to have a calf in order to get the milk. And so every morning, Dad get out there at 5:30, you know, and do all that number. And there are 4 of those things you got to pull off.
Right. Do you have to empty all 4, or can you do one and it'll empty the lot?
No, each their compartments.
I didn't know
You
that.
got to empty each compartment.
Oh, I thought you could pull on one and it'll empty the whole damn thing.
No.
So you learn something every day.
But what's really funny is some compartments are bigger, and that nipple that's on there is bigger. You
Oh.
go, whoa, that's a big one. So we out there. But man, we had 5 gallons of milk a day for that cow.
Really?
Oh yeah. And then the calf started growing, and so they decided, this is hilarious. They decided, and he had a name, Joey.
Right. Joey the calf.
Bull.
Oh,
Joe,
right.
He was a bull.
Right.
Yeah, so they decided, you know, what we're going to do with Joey? And my dad said, I'm going to do, we're going to take him to the slaughterhouse. We're going to eat Joey.
Right.
So they took him to the slaughterhouse, you know, and I said, bye, Joey. You know,
Right.
we came
Were
back
you in love with Joey by then?
Oh, he was so pretty. He had such
Right.
beautiful eyes.
Right.
So the guy said, come back tomorrow. He'll be in boxes. I said, okay. So we came back, and it was in big cardboard boxes. Everything was wrapped in these little white, beautiful packs, you know, and marked, you know, ribs, roast, steak, and all this stuff, ground beef.
Lived on it for a year.
So, well, no, we get it home. We put Joey in the freezer. My parents wouldn't eat him.
Oh, really? They couldn't bring themselves to do it?
No, so then my dad said, I'll tell you what we'll do, because my mother's brother was a butcher. He said, she said, let's go to Tony's and get some meat, and we'll mix it all up, and that way we wouldn't know.
Right.
Right, so they do that, and they buy all this meat, and they mix it under the packages, you know, because they weren't in these seal-a-meal bags,
Right.
like we have at the store now with the white styrofoam and it was wrapped in this white kind of waxy colored paper. And so they mixed all that in there. Like, they wouldn't eat any of it because they're afraid one of it might be Joey. That gave it all away.
That's hilarious.
Bye, Joey.
Well done, Joey. Mike, thanks again, mate. You're always good. You feeling nice and healthy?
Yeah, you know, I haven't had the virus. I haven't had anything, and I don't wear a mask.